What supplements should you be taking? So let's walk this back for a second. And I want to talk about supplements, and I want to define supplements because too many people jump the gun and they think they need to be on a supplement. And I think a lot of it has to do with today's social media environment where there's constantly advertisements being sold to you. And not only that, they're not even being sold to you through paid advertisements that are bombarding your feed when you don't want it, but they're also being hidden through influencers. So supplement companies are paying social media influencers tens of thousands of dollars to make their supplement usage look like it's something natural that you just run across while you're scrolling and you're interested in what this influencer is doing. So I think educating ourselves about how social media works and how those things that are being placed in front of you, some of you may know and understand this, but you really need to think about that when you're watching someone talk about the latest thing they're taking, creatine, whatever, any type of collagen powders that are big right now. There's tons of supplements out there. For as many ailments, there's always a supplement for it. So I want you to empower yourself to not be taken advantage of and think that something's lacking in your life because you're not taking a supplement. Because what a supplement is, think about the word supplement. Supplement means you're supplementing your lifestyle with something because something's lacking. So you should not jump to a quick fix supplement if there's something lacking in your diet because your habits are not on point or because you're not doing the right things in the kitchen. The first step before you start investing your time, your money, and your heartache into trying to get a quick fix with a supplement is to try to do things the way you're supposed to do it. And then if you're not seeing the results that you'd like to see from full effort in doing the things you're supposed to be doing, then let's go into the supplement path. So let me give you a kind of a breakdown of a strategy of how you should bring yourself into supplementation. So now that we've got the idea about what a supplement truly is and how you are bombarded daily in your social media environment with constant plots, whether it be out in front or whether it be subversive through these influencers that make it look like they're just trying to casually share that with you, even though they were paid thousands of dollars by the companies. Now let's see what pathway you need to take to decide if you need to take a supplement. So the first step you should do is, one, do all the things you're supposed to do. Eat nutritious food. Number one, eat food that is healthy for you. If you have a garbage diet and you think that a supplement is going to help you, you're woefully misinformed and you have been subjected to trickery in advertising is the best way I could describe that. A supplement is not going to fix a bad diet. If you don't eat well, you can't take any supplement to help you to do that. Next thing is your sleep. Another thing that people are not getting good sleep and then they want a supplement to fix it. Well, a lot of times your bad sleep might be from your bad habits in the kitchen, maybe your lack of exercise, maybe you're staying up, scrolling, you're doing things you shouldn't be doing. So sleep is another area that you want to fix before you start trying to take on extra money and paying for supplements. The next is you want to be hydrated. You've got to stay hydrated. You never know if your lack of energy or things that you're dealing with, complications with your skin or even in your metabolism could be coming from lack of hydration. And then finally, exercise. So you've got to get in some sort of movement. Our bodies were made to move. We were not made to live in the world that exists today. So you've got to try to find some way to be active. If most of your activity is walking to your car, to get into your car, and then you drive to work, and then you walk from your car into your office, and then you repeat that to come home, and you might walk around your kitchen for a second to do something, that is not healthy for you. And yes, it's going to make you tired. It's going to make you sluggish. It's going to make you feel unproductive because we are physical creatures. We were meant to move. So I'd like to encourage you, before you start exploring what supplement quick fixes are out there for you that you need to be on, take stock and assess, am I eating nutritious food? Am I getting enough sleep? Am I getting enough water and am I exercising? And if you're not doing those things, that's where you need to start before you start dumping money into supplements that are not going to help you solve the problems that you have. Because that's why you take a supplement, because you have a problem. You take a supplement because you lack, but you take the supplement when you lack, when you're doing all of those 4 things. Because true, some of the foods that we eat today, even though fruits and vegetables you may think are nutritious, they sat into a cool storage for 3 or 4 months before they're delivered to you. And maybe, they were probably colored with fake stuff to make you think that the strawberries are still healthy and still have all of their nutrients, but maybe they don't. So you could be lacking in some of those areas. But if you're not even eating them in the first place, you don't know if you need a supplement. You probably need to just eat better. You probably need to be more intentional about your lifestyle. I know that's not what anyone wants to hear, but that's the truth about supplementation. And why would you waste money? I don't know if any of you signed up for this lecture, I'm saying this with love because I want you to win. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy. I want you to do all the things you want to do, but somebody's got to start telling the truth around here. Somebody's got to stop accepting tens of thousands of dollars from supplement companies and putting advertisements in front of your face on social media and making you think that the solution to your problems is in a powder that you could put in your coffee every morning to make you have glowing skin. Meanwhile, you're eating cookies and snacks and cakes all day long and wondering why you're looking older before you're supposed to. It's the sugar. The collagen is not going to fix your aging skin if your diet is trash. So someone needs to start saying that stuff out loud. So let's talk about, you've done all the things you need to do. So here's your next step. Your next step is to go to a medical professional to get some blood work done. Why would you take DHEA? Why would you take boron? Why would you take vitamin D if you don't need it? You're wasting your money. Why would you take just a random multivitamin with all of the litany of things that you don't need? So you really need to get some hard data. Find yourself someone who does blood work. And I want to tell you about the doctor that I have used. Her name is Allison Laney. She's local, Roots Wellness. She is someone who really understands that fitness is not quick. It's not an easy fix. And she also is data-based. So she's going to look at your blood work and determine what is it in your blood work that you need. Because you shouldn't take what I take. You don't have the same lifestyle. You don't have the same body. You don't have the same history that I do. Same thing with all these fitness influencers online. Low energy can be caused from a litany of things. So if some supplement company is paying this fitness influencer thousands of dollars to promote a solution for low energy, you might not have the same cause of your low energy. So you may not benefit from the thing that that person is trying to sell to you, or they're actually not selling it to you, or actually they probably are, because not only is the company maybe even paying them for the advertisement, but they're probably paying them through affiliate links, and they've got 100,000 followers, and 30,000 of those people are going to click through and purchase those things for $1, and she'll get $1 for each person that clicks through the link and buys the quick fix supplement that she's pitching. So she just made $30,000, and she doesn't care about your problem. You just bought something and paid for her paycheck for the month. So go to a doctor, and I prefer functional medicine doctors just because they're not beholden to insurance standards of what the insurance company tells these doctors how to treat certain things. A functional medicine practitioner is going to listen to you, and they're actually going to try non-pharmaceutical approaches first. They're going to try natural remedies. They're going to try to help you to fix your nutritious food, fix your sleep, fix your hydration, and fix your exercising, and try to get those things in order before they start dumping pills into you and dumping supplements on you. So the supplements they're going to give you are the things that they know you need. So you've got to have a data-based approach to your supplement plan. Don't take what someone else takes because you think it would help you. And then finally, the last thing I do want to say, because this is maybe walking it back a little bit, it's a little bit hypocritical, because you do have to try things and see if they work for you. You are a science experiment. You are your greatest science experiment that you are ever going to do. But this is what happens when you do a science experiment on yourself. You have to collect data. So if you're just going to take something and not get the blood work done ahead of time to see what the real changes are going to be based on your consistent habit of taking the actual supplements that have been prescribed to you, you are spinning your wheels and wasting your time. You've got to be objective about it. You need to start journaling things. You know, something that I used to do back when I used to train for at a pretty high level. I would always remark on my training notes my mood for the day, my soreness for the day, and then how my energy level for the day. And I would give it like a scale 1 to 4, 1 being the lowest and 4 being great. So those would give me, when I could look back in time, and I could also track it based on the food that I was eating, because I was also journaling my food, and then had a journal of my workouts and my performances. I could be very objective, and then I had blood work coming right into it. You know, I could be very objective about what's actually working. I could notice changes to my diet, changes to my training, how those things affected me. That's a true science experiment. And I know this is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But do we want a solution, or do we want to keep just yelling into the void, I need to be fixed, I need to be fixed, I need to be fixed, and not actually doing the work that it takes? I mean, you have got to do the work. I hate to say this for people. I don't hate to say it. I'm sorry that the world that we live in has made people believe that we don't have to do the work, but you have to do the work. So I don't know if this is what anybody wanted to hear about supplements. And, you know, I think we just need to start being honest about them. There are great supplements out there. There are things that people could use to benefit themselves. I take collagen every morning. I use collagen in my shakes every morning. Do I think I need to have it? No. Do I do it because I think maybe it's helping? Maybe. Is it not helping? I don't know. I don't have any proof to say that my skin's looking older or younger because of the collagen. I really attribute the youthful appearance that I have to all the other 4 things that I'm doing, that I'm eating nutritious food, I'm sleeping when I'm supposed to sleep, I'm staying hydrated, and I'm exercising. And I try to avoid sugars. Things like sugars, I'm kind of on a tangent now, but y'all asked for my opinion, so I'm giving it to you. When you eat a lot of sugar, you look old. That's the fact. People that eat sugar, sugar ages you. Sugar ravages your cellular health. So when you are in metabolic disorder, you are gonna look old. You're gonna get wrinkles sooner than later. You know, people that don't take care of their health through their nutrition and getting sunlight and sleeping well and getting exercise, that's what ages your body. There's no supplement you can take to cheat those things. And that's what the truth needs to be told and needs to come out. But guess what? This is a 13-minute video. I'm 13 minutes in. You just bought collagen off of a 30-second reel or less from a influencer who has 1 million followers on her social media, and she's probably getting paid $5 for every link that you click and buy the supplement from her. You know, and here you are thinking that because how she looks is because of that creatine, or not the creatine, the collagen that she takes. We'll talk about creatine another day, because I've actually had a few people ask me about that. But you're thinking about the reason she looks the way she looks is because she's taking some magic supplement that you just bought that she got paid for. And I'm not faulting anyone for doing those things. Great. You know, I take collagen myself. I mean, I would click a link for collagen. I mean, I would set up collagen if I had that in my, you know, my time domain to set up affiliate links to have people buy the collagen that I use. I'm not faulting the person for doing that, but what I think needs to happen is that we need to be more educated about the real things, the hard work that actually is going to get you the result. And then when you're doing all of those things and you're not seeing the result that you want, that's when you have to go to a data-backed system where you go to a doctor like Allison Laney at Roots Wellness and you get your blood work pulled. She will check for everything. I was checked for everything. Parasites, I not only did blood work, I did other stuff. She checked for everything. And then she gave me a recommendation on how could I fix the deficiencies that I had. And so that's why I don't even want to advertise the supplements that I take to y'all, because though it is very specific to me. What vitamins, minerals, I actually am not short and deficient in any vitamins and minerals other than 80K. I do take 80K, but that's because that's specific to my blood work results. So if you'd like to talk to Allison Laney, if you'd like to talk to us and get us to help walk you through this process, what I just gave to you, all the information of the step-by-step process for you to get healthier, you can book a call with us. I know wherever you find, go to banditcrossfit.com, book a discovery call. Go to banditcrossfit.com, book a discovery call. I'll be taking the call. We'll chat. I can give you all the access and the links into all the people that I work with to help me stay healthy and fit, that we help our clients here at Bandit CrossFit stay healthy and fit. I can give you a step-by-step guide for you to get your health back on track. But I will tell you this, you will be wasting your time if you book that call and you think that I'm going to be able to give you a magic pill or a quick fix for you to fix your nutrition, fix your sleep, fix your hydration, fix your exercise, fix your exposure to the outside because you've been sitting under fluorescent lights for the last 10 years for 8 to 10 hours a day. I can't fix those things for you. No one can. No influencer on TikTok can, or Instagram Reels. Those are the things that you are going to have to do on your own with help. Like, we can guide you to it, but if you're not committed to it, you're wasting your time with supplements. You're wasting your time. You're spinning your wheels. So book the call, 10 minutes, takes 10 minutes to chat. We can get you a starting point, see if you are a good fit to come join into our community. And hopefully this helps get your mind wrapped around your supplement journey and where you need to start with getting onto the supplements.